JRPGs, short for Japanese role-playing games, have been a part of the gaming industry since its early days. If you've ever wondered about the longest-running titles in the gaming world, you're in luck, as we have compiled a list of 10 longest-running JRPG series. To be included in this list, we took into account the duration of the franchise existence and its ongoing presence in the gaming world. We were even surprised by some of the longest-running JRPG titles on our list, some of which have been around for nearly 30 years and continue to release new titles today. So keep watching to find out what titles made it on the list. Fire Emblem Series. Fire Emblem is a JRPG series that requires no introduction. However, it all began years ago with Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. This game introduced players to controlling units and battling others on a tactical grid-like map. Since its inception, the Fire Emblem series has undergone significant changes, yet it has always maintained the essence of the first entry. If you're interested in playing Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light, a modernized version is available for the Nintendo Switch. East Series. Developed by Nihon Falcom, this first game has evolved into a series that remains relevant even today. The story of our red-haired protagonist helped set the trend for crafting intricate storylines in JRPGs, and it is easy to understand why. Though it may be difficult to play the original version on older consoles, it has been re-released on multiple platforms with updated visuals and enhanced music, keeping the spirit of the original alive. With a span of more than 30 years, the East series continues to captivate us, as well as countless other fans of the JRPG genre. The Legend of Heroes series. The East series was immensely popular, but the Legend of Heroes franchise has been equally dominant and long-lasting. The series has spawned numerous spin-offs that are still being released today, making it one of the largest JRPG franchises in existence. Fans have come to appreciate the series' rich lore and straightforward yet profound combat mechanics, and we wholeheartedly agree, being fans of the franchise ourselves. When we compiled our list of the top 10 longest-running JRPG series, we already knew that The Legend of Heroes would make the cut from its very inception. If you're interested in playing any of the Legend of Heroes titles, we highly recommend to start the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel series. Phantasy Star series. Sega's Phantasy Star franchise has seen numerous releases over the course of its 30-year history. The series has not only spawned multiple JRPG titles, but also MMORPGs and a recent anime series. Although Phantasy Star's gameplay mechanics have evolved over the years, the series has always retained the rich storyline and impressive visuals of its first entry. At present, there exist 4 distinct sub-series of Phantasy Star, each set in its own unique universe. While there may be nods or cameos to other sub-series, shared concepts and terminology, similar to Lagrange Point in Suikoden, Breath of Fire, Dragon Quest, and Final Fantasy are present across the series. Star Ocean series. Star Ocean was a unique game when it was first released in 1996. Not only did it feature voice acting, which was uncommon in games at that time, but it was also a distinctive type of JRPG that blended a fantasy-like setting with sci-fi elements. Originally released on the Super Famicom, Star Ocean elevated the system to new heights, and many future titles would follow suit. Developer Tri-Ace has become well known in the gaming industry and continues to work alongside other developers to create new titles. The Star Ocean series continues to release new installments, further captivating gamers everywhere. Earthbound. When Earthbound was released, it was actually a sequel to a title called Mother, which was released in 1989. However, unlike Earthbound, Mother was not as well known and is often overlooked. The reason is simple. Earthbound was viewed as a superior game and was released in America a year after its initial release. Earthbound's unconventional JRPG elements were a breath of fresh air in the gaming industry and have inspired other titles, such as the now wildly popular Undertale, to imitate its style. Although Earthbound may be challenging, its story is captivating, and its gameplay elements embody the essence of what we cherish in the world of JRPGs. Dragon Quest Series. The longest-running JRPG series on this list is Dragon Quest. With a history spanning over 35 years, Dragon Quest has managed to maintain its relevance in the gaming world despite the passage of time. What started as a simple "Save the Princess" storyline evolved into a more intricate narrative, incorporating anime themes thanks to artists like Akira Toriyama, renowned for his work on Dragon Ball. Dragon Quest is a remarkable franchise. This legendary series has continued to grow, with the latest entry, Dragon Quest XII, currently in development. We're thrilled to see how the series continues to evolve.
You're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the luminary when I found him.
Tales series. In 1995, developer Wolf Team created Tales of Phantasia, which has remained significant in the world of JRPGs, with numerous titles being developed from it, including Tales of the Abyss and Tales of Symphonia. Bandai Namco has continued the legacy set by Wolf Team, resulting in new Tales of games being released periodically. We have loved every Tales game, and we know that the JRPG community shares our enthusiasm. If you haven't already, we highly recommend playing one of the more recent installments such as Tales of Arise, which was released in 2021 and has been highly acclaimed. Shin Megami Tensei Series or SMT. If you've experienced any JRPG titles, it's likely that you've encountered the SMT, Shin Megami Tensei series at some point. This series has given birth to popular franchises like Devil Survivor and the more prominent Persona series. However, not many people are aware of the SMT game's true origins, which can be traced back to a novel series, followed by the release of the franchise's inaugural game, Digital Devil Story Megami Tensei. The concepts of monster capturing and fusing were first introduced in Digital Devil Story Megami Tensei and have persisted in the newer titles. SMT games are among the most well-known JRPGs in the gaming world, and now you have a better understanding of where it all started. Final Fantasy Series. Final Fantasy is undoubtedly among the most prominent names in the gaming industry. Apart from being an extensive JRPG franchise, it has branched out into multiple other forms of media. Initially conceived as a company's desperate attempt at survival, Final Fantasy has given rise to numerous titles and remains an ongoing phenomenon today. It is safe to bet that if any series from the longest-running JRPG franchises endures for another 100 years, it would be the Final Fantasy series. Frankly, we welcome the prospect of enjoying more Final Fantasy games in the future. We hope you've enjoyed delving into the realm of JRPGs with us, exploring the 10 longest-running series in the fascinating genre. It's remarkable to see how these franchises have stood the test of time, evolving over the years while continuing to captivate gamers worldwide. If you're curious to dive even deeper into the JRPG universe, we invite you to check out our video about the 15 longest JRPGs ever. It's a great opportunity to expand your knowledge and appreciate even more of what this incredible genre has to offer. See you there!
任せて。崩れたわ。終わりよ。はい。
そんな戦闘終了。全員